my first day to get off the juice fast. And the way I like to do that is to spend the first day still juicing quite a bit, and maybe add in a nice green smoothie, and then maybe in the evening have some nice steamed vegetables, something very, very easy to digest to get my system used to the whole eating process. And I wanted to show you today something that I'm putting together that's going to be a combination of fresh juices, so I still get a little bit of juice, and blended drink. It's going to end up being a smoothie, but instead of having the usual sort of almond milk or even just the water-based green smoothie, the liquid is going to come from juiced cucumber and celery, my favorite, a little bit of lime, and just a little bit of kale. I'm actually going to put some kale into the blender and make it a real nice sort of rich green blended drink like that. And also in the blended part is going to be a banana to give it a little bit of sweetness, and some nice frozen mix of berries. I have raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries in here, and that's quite a bit, but that's what I had left in my bag. So about 1.5 cups of that combination, 1/2 cup of each, if you've got them in separate bags, is plenty. So that's how this is going to go together. And I'm also going to put in some greens. Now I have this bottle of Power Greens. This is from the Juice Master, Jason Bale, and this is a really nice assortment of just a variety of greens. Wheatgrass, barley shoots, lemongrass, all kinds of things are in here. And this is totally optional. Or you could just throw some wheatgrass in, or some chlorella, or some spirulina, anything like that, if you choose. And you don't at all have to, not even required. I just have them, and I'm going to throw them in because that's what I felt like doing today, which is the best way to make your food and to make your juices and to make your smoothies, is what is your body feeling like it wants today. Not when it comes to a hot fudge sundae, though. To pay no attention to that. Okay, here we go. Let's fire this. Oh, in here I've already put a little piece of lemon that I had left over, and some little teeny tiny pieces of celery that I had, celery tops and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up, and we'll see how it turns out. So what I'm looking for here is about 16 ounces of liquid, and I'm at roughly about not even 10. So I really need to double this. So I'm going to go grab some more cucumber and celery, and I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of this. So I'll be back in a minute. I did put the rest of my cucumber, about that same amount, and about 3 or 4 more long stalks of celery in there. And I also want to mention that I am making a quantity. This should make enough for 2 good smoothies, and so I could share one with my husband, or if he doesn't want one when he comes home, then I'll, sip on it myself the rest of the afternoon, and this will take me through the afternoon. And I also wanted to mention that you might have noticed I didn't put any apples in, and the reason for that is this should be plenty sweet for me after several days of juice fasting with the banana and the berries. And I really wanted to keep this. Normally I use water as a base in this blended smoothie, and I figured if it's got this much natural sweetness from the celery and the cucumber, it's going to be just fine. And so I didn't want to go ahead and just add apples in here to get the difference in the liquid. I wanted to keep that green base going. That's just what I decided to do today. I'm giving this a try. So I'm going to pull out the blender and blend this up and see how it tastes. Also, I didn't put any ice in this juice because I'm putting the frozen berries, and I am using a fresh banana, so you could also put in a frozen banana though if you wanted to do it that way. I'm going to put the powder greens in first. Whatever green powders you might be adding to this, go ahead and do those first so that they're going to get blended really well. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon of this. This stuff's really nice. It has just, I can't even tell you, about 15 or 20 different things, everything you could imagine. I'm going to break up the banana and put it in next. Because it's not frozen, because it's fresh, I'm putting it in next. If it was frozen, then I would go ahead and break up my kale and put my kale in next. You could also use spinach in this, and then I just don't have any right now. So you could use spinach or any other nice green in this. You could put your any kind of greens you wanted into the juice, so your romaine lettuce, your Swiss chard, whatever. I mean, mix and match. Usually I use either spinach or kale in this, depending on what I have on hand. And then the last thing I'm going to put in are the frozen items. So if I was using a frozen banana, I would put the frozen banana in at this point, and now I'm adding my berries. So this should blend up real nice and smooth and give us a nice afternoon beverage. Here we go. Been so long since I made a smoothie, I forgot what button to push. Okay, so that's ready to go. And let's see how it turned out. Looks yummy. Oh, that's wonderful. Great way to break my fast on my first day. So enjoy, give it a try. Let us know in the comments below how you like it.